So I'm gonna try and beat WRISTS Untied. Well, by try and beat, I mean I'm gonna sort of test the waters with it, see if I can get anywhere, because my hardest jetpack completion is that layout that I released a little bit ago, and that is, to put it lightly, not difficult at all. There's just really no jetpack levels to build your way up to the stuff like WRISTS Untied, I'm Happy For You, Starlight Cyclone, that sort of thing. There's nothing to work up to that. And so WRISTS Untied seems like the best option for me to try and get into jetpack a bit. And so I'm just gonna see what happens. Maybe I'll do better than I think I will.
It's just too good.
No! 64, 100, 990. Oh.
Surely this gets up somewhat consistent.
Yes, I did 50 to 100.
GG.
I did 24 to 88.
Oh, no triggers and no groups, that's why it looks like that.
I got 20.
Whoever designed this one was a genius.
No, I got 24.
Oh, you need like a certain FP. Oh, I'm pretty sure this is only possible in 2.1.
I got 31.
Well, marble, the material.
Nope, that was Jack Marble. They're actually mortal enemies.
What the fuck? I just did like 25 to 100.
It's like a big.
I fluked the whole last part from 25. Yes! Did 50 to 100 again. That took a while. I kept, like, dying to the upside down part of the ending. Okay. Why did I die there? Really? Oh my god. You fucking kidding? I'm fluking from like 40 and then I die to that? The fuck tiny little ass corner. Not even anything hard up there to that. Oh my god. How did I even live anything in that attempt? I bonked twice in the in that part? How did I even get past there, let alone get over here? Really? Why do I keep dying to the very corner of things, dude? Like, I just want to finish a run. The same fucking thing. This is probably the hardest click of the level for me, just because of how upside down physics are. Yes! 24 to 100 again, but not a fluke this time. should have been an ending attempt, man. When I get to 50, I will either die immediately or get an ending attempt. That's pretty much how that works, because the only difficulty in the black part from 50 to 75 is at the start. And so if I pass that, there's a pretty good chance I just get to the ending and then die somewhere there. Something I've noticed with me in jetpack is that when I'm nervous, I will take safer, like, clicks, like I'll go slower, and because I like learn my click pattern in start positions with no nerves, I will try and do the movement part before I'm actually ready to get there because I'm nervous and I'm not moving as fast, and so I just die. Really? It's not a hard gap whatsoever, you just have to go higher than that. Like, there's so much space there, what am I doing? That's not like, see, like, that's what I'm talking about. I moved before my height was ready to be there. How is this the second time I've died exactly like this? I just hug the saw blade up and then die on the very edge over there. If I pass the, like, plane, the plane on the right there, that's usually when I can get an ending attempt. Because it just drops in difficulty so much from there until the next part. I wish the difficulty in this was a bit more evenly spread. I spend way too much time in the first half. Like, I would like if the easy part from like 55 to 75 was buffed a bit, and then the rest was nerfed to the similar difficulty. To keep it like the same difficulty, but just slightly easier throughout. I think it would be more fun that way. Because, like, the only way that this unbalanced sort of stuff works well is if you do something like what Cobwebs does, where the start is easy, so you always feel like you're getting somewhere. But this level doesn't do that. Like, the beginning is hard as hell, and then it drops off until the very ending where it gets hard again. And so you never get to the easy part to feel like you're getting somewhere. And so I never feel like I'm getting anywhere. I was so good at that beginning of that part in runs, and now I just can't do it. Kind of sucks. I was really hoping this session would, like, do something, and it just hasn't. Like, I specifically practiced more than normal in the hopes that I could at least get far, and it's just not happening.
Foreshadow.
No, you're joking. Why there, dude? I'm just getting robbed of ending attempts for no reason. Something I discovered on day one is that you can fit through this gap. You know, you can go through there to get up there, but it's a lot harder. Like, I guess it saves time, but I don't need the extra time. I already am like 2 seconds ahead in every single section of the level, so I don't need more time. But it is kind of fun that you can do that. I will say, this is definitely my favorite decoration from this creator. It's a very pretty level. Both of these gaps with, like, I have a very big problem with these two gaps. Everywhere else in the level, the hitboxes are very clearly communicated. Like, it's either regular spike sprites with their normal hitboxes, where they're, like, stretched but the hitboxes match, or you have the saw blades with the kill boxes, like, visible. But in these specific two places, you have normal spike sprites with nerfed hitboxes. And so when I'm trying to do these gaps, I'm thinking, okay, these smaller spikes are less lenient with how far you can go into them, so I'll try to go on the bottoms. I'll try to go closer to the bottom spike, but with how the hitboxes are actually set up, with them being invisibly nerfed, that's actually not what I should be doing. I should be trying to go more to the top spike, but just because of what I know about normal spike sprites and hitboxes, that seems unintuitive, and so I keep dying to the bottom spike when if I went against what feels normal and did the opposite, it would work out. I don't know why just specifically these two spikes are invisibly nerfed when everything else is well communicated, but it's one of my bigger gripes with the level. Okay, first 50 to 100 of the day. I always die to this spike, man. I don't know why this gap is so hard for me. I was so fucking nervous, man. I just can't. What? That's so dumb. I should not be dying there. Again with this plane. It's just such a choke point. The rest of this part is so easy in comparison. I don't understand why it couldn't have been balanced better. Fuck off, why? You passed the impossible thing, and then you just die to some random easy bullshit instead of the ending. The plane. No, what the Dude. Come on! I was just about to end this session, and then this fucking happens? Okay, another 24 to 100. Sure. You're joking. You're fucking joking. I missed the orb. I missed the orb the first time, and that's why I die. What? Dude. Off. What? Of course I went too high, man. Bro, fuck off. What are these fucking heads? we can stop with the plane. I liked when I was just passing it every time. Can we go back to that? That doesn't mean not at the top spike this time. Stop, dude. You're fucking kidding. No, fuck off! Oh my god. $24 to $100 again for the fourth time, second time today. I guess. Dude. Come on.
I can shape the wind and guide my own ship, or so I thought. I still exist, and it matters, but I think I must have lost my way around reality. The end, I couldn't clench it in my fist, so my feelings are dismissed. Do I really regret all of my actions? Not to be enthusiastic, nothing that I'm chasing after. My mind is wreaking havoc, my thinking is going backwards. I'm seeing the finish line, but won't be able to surpass it. It's merely a confession, this is not a cry for help. I've been dealing with obsession since I tried to kill myself. All I needed was a reason to pursue a better self. I couldn't find it deep within, so who's to say it's somewhere else? So I smoke till I unwind. Tell me what's the point of my wrist if I can get it untied? Yeah, and so I smoke till it's all fine. My whole life feels like I've been walking on a thin line.
Yes. I stopped dying at the plane. I stopped dying at the plane. I passed the plane one more time and I just do it. Thank God. Ooh, I don't like that. I got to the ending the first time. The first digit there was a 1. I don't remember the specific number, but the first digit was a 1 by the first time I got to the ending. Well, I did it. So, my thoughts on the level. I liked it. I thought it was quite fun. It's also very pretty. I love the decoration. It looks very nice and fits the song quite nicely as well. But there were a few little nitpicks that I have. I don't really like the balancing. It wasn't as bad later on when I got more consistent, but starting out, trying to get consistent at the beginning was just impossible. Kind of in a similar branch to that, it had quite a few choke points, and those were probably the most annoying part for me. Especially the 55% plane. It's around that percent that ate most of my attempts that reached it, which was pretty frustrating. And when I would get past it and die to easy gameplay, it also felt pretty frustrating because I passed the one really impossible gap and then I die to something that makes no sense instead of actually getting somewhere. And my final little nitpick is I don't really like most of the transitions in the level. They're like half blind in a lot of cases, but sort of the more annoying part is like the 2 dash orb transitions. The clicks that you have to do right after hitting the dash orbs are really awkward and were very hard to get consistent for a while. But also the timing on the dash orb itself feels a bit too strict for what it should be. But besides that, I thought this was really fun. I'd probably give it like a 9.5 out of 10 enjoyment or something like that.